We are back with episode 25, the very first post-game episode, and that's why I'm here at the Calmlands. I already know the post-game progression, like roughly in what order we'll do stuff, but I guess I want to show it again, so let's talk to this guy. Alright, so first of all comes clearing the story. We did that last episode. You know that cave down in the valley? He wants you to ignore that until later. The monsters in there are way stronger now, made for after beating the final boss, which we just did. So you beat the final boss, then clear that cave and get Yojimbo, then go through the Omega Ruins. After defeating Ultima Weapon, you have several options. You can fight Geoscano, or however that's supposed to be pronounced, Omega Weapon, Lord Ochu, or the Crazy Aeons in whatever order you think is best. Each you defeat makes you more powerful, so if you struggle with one, you can always come back for it later. There is no monster catching, and there are also no celestial weapons to hunt down. Just go from one boss to the next, leveling and Whoa, no, hold on, that's illegal, old man. You just go from one boss to the next, leveling and not customizing along the way. Remium Temple is intended to be done after the Crazy Aeons, but if you desire the Maga Sisters, you can try it earlier. The shop in Besaid Village is very special, so do check it out when you can. Now, what can I do for you? Well, you can start with not saying that accursed C word, sir, but you heard Coryphean, so we're supposed to do the Cavern of Stolen Faith. However, I have my own ideas, to be honest. I want to do Crazy Ochu first, because in my opinion, that's actually the weakest of the super bosses. And yeah, I do honestly think that the random encounters in the cavern are harder than Crazy Ochu. Sounds crazy, but I think it's true. So basically, oh god, wait, what? I did not mean to play Blitzball, hold up. Wanted to board the airship, of course. So I've purchased a couple of healing items on my way to the Calmlands. I think I just bought, I just bought a couple high potions, I think. Maybe also some Phoenix Suns, I don't know. I mean, you see the guild total here, you can compare it if you care. Spirit Grids or just like left them, right? It's like what we did before Braska's Final Aeon, except I didn't do all the stuff I did specifically because it was the point of no return, so we still all have all these things, but we did spend Louis' final level up. Warrens were still unspent. I think I'm actually gonna spend them very soon though. Not sure. However, also one more important thing we did, so I actually intended at first to just stick to the order the way Coryphean recommends, but kind of changed my mind about that. I want to do Crazy Ochu first, so basically what I did is, it would have been fine I think with what we had, however, okay, where is that? Wait, did I not hold up? Where is that? So I should have. Oh yeah, here. There we go. The Dark Touch, right? So we got this random switch hitter that I don't have anymore, and I exchanged it for the Scardian Arm Guard. I'm not sure if that's the correct name because it didn't auto name it depending on like what this is supposed to be. I mean, you can't even normally have Dark Touch on armor, I feel like, so I don't know if there even is like an objectively correct naming scheme for this, but yeah. So I did this. I think this was supposed to drop from Synth Spawn Equilas or something, like somewhere in Besaid. Look, I agree, it would have been better if I had just used the save editor back then to just exchange it, but I'm pretty sure we did not use the Dark Proof weapon, right? So we had a Dark Proof weapon, I never used it, and now we're exchanging it for this Dark Touch thingy. And yeah, I think that's gonna serve as better, personally. Yeah, as I said, it would have been cleaner if I'd done that back then. I'm really not a big fan of just changing stuff down the line like this, but yeah, I just didn't really think I would need this Dark Touch, and honestly, we maybe don't need it, but I don't want to risk it, because if we don't have Dark Touch, the thing is we don't deal enough damage, I think, to kill Crazy Ochu before Waka runs out of MP if I have to Dark Touch him every turn, right? And so we're gonna do this. I'll have to basically just use the smoke grenades that Riku has, and I would like to keep them if we can help it at all. If we'd done Crazy Ochu later, it wouldn't have been that big of a problem. Because I'm pretty sure we don't need the smoke grenades for the later bosses, right? But we might need them for the earlier ones, so just in case, I'm choosing to keep them, and I'm choosing to just use a save editor basically to correct my mistake from back then. I mean, it shouldn't make any difference, right? Everything we've experienced so far would have been the exact same considering I didn't use the old weapon, and so yeah. Okay, enough justifying. Okay, I've been talking about that too much. Let's just go do Crazy Ochu here. And I think from now on I'll probably show you guys the change documentation sheet as well before we do these fights. Just because I think that's more interesting, if you guys also see it. Just speed through here. Alright. Let's think about this set over. First of all, let's show you this text sheet here. Hold up. Okay, here we go. It's this thing right here. So I will admit I've tried this before. It's when we first got the airship, right before the Sin fights. I actually tried Crazy Ochu at that point because I was just curious if it works. So I actually already, I'm very familiar with this fight, but just for you guys, you can see it here. Basically, turn 1 is just Hepta Water God. We want to silence him for that because that's going to kill us. And then he just does Claw, which we can easily avoid with just Dark Touch and Dark Buster. Another Claw, turn 2. This Ochu dance will just kill us immediately. That's like Berserk, Sleep, Poison, Darkness. I think that kind of stuff. We're just dead if we get hit by that. So we're gonna need an Aeon to block this every single time because we can't customize our way out of it. Hepta Water Guy again, just silence them, easy. Then there's gonna be another claw on this slime. I don't actually know exactly what this slime does. What I do know is it deals too much damage for us to survive. So again, we'll need an Aeon for this slime as well. He has 999 MP, sorry, so Osmos should work. I don't think we'll even have to use any ethers here. What's important is this part. If we hit him more than 4 times, yes, or deal more than 99,999 damage, which isn't going to happen. Actually, it could happen with Demi Fury, but yeah, okay, it's probably not going to happen. Then it's going to counter with Panic Jump, which is terrible. That's also going to immediately end the fight, so we have to keep track of how many times we hit him. He's also zombified by default, but we can't really use regen, because if we do that, he's gonna get auto haste. I don't really know why, but that's how it is. I don't think I want to deal with that, so yeah. We can't use slow, can't use all this stuff. Why does it have haste resistance? That's weird, considering it gets auto haste. Whatever. I mean, it's also weak to thunder here. I'm not sure if I'll use Demi or Thundaga. I think Thundaga is enough, probably. Silence and Darkness works, right? If we have the Buster. Threaten does not work. I'm pretty sure 0 means it's immune. Poison 1% is probably worth applying. It's going to be a bit of a long fight, and yeah. Okay, let's return back to the game. Basically, I want you not to start. Oh yeah, I already equipped this as well. I want you not to start with this, so that's just easier to build our limit with. We will always have to block every slime and every Ochu dance with an Aeon. And we need Waka with Dark Touch. This doesn't really matter, I guess. Is this okay? Just in case, we can do the Strength, and I think this doesn't matter. I think this is okay as well. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. Let's save here. Just throwing off encounters, these are just normal ones. By the way, Besaid has way more difficult encounters. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I actually want to do Crazy Valifor after this, if possible. Just because we want access to that shop as soon as possible, so I would like to do that. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's do this first. Alright, so we want to start with a Haste Ga. And then we'll immediately do the Silence Buster, because remember, Hepta Water God, now Waka dies here, and Yuna gets a full limit. I already tested this. What I also tested is if you power break him, it's not enough damage for her to get her limit, so we actually want him to not be power broken, which is another interesting detail. Now we'll haste these guys again. Okay, I should have maybe switched Riku out, but it's okay. Okay, now we do the Dark Buster, so we can actually hit him. Wait a second, he's immune to poison though, isn't he? I'm like 99% sure he's immune to poison, so why was that 1% number there? That's very weird. Should I do it? I mean, let's do it. Yeah, he's immune to poison, see? Okay, so about this turn, I don't know. I mean, Wonka has haste, right? Yeah. Riku also should have haste. So I guess it doesn't really matter what we do here. Could do this, but it's barely even worth it. As I said, we want to not break him actually, because that makes it easier to get Yuna's overdrive. Okay, so this turn he's gonna use the Ochu dance, so we definitely have to block that. We don't want to use Copycat with Riku, by the way, because we only get to attack it 4 times before it does the panicked jump, which is bad for us, obviously. So yeah, it's only gonna be Lulu attacking here. That's 4, no, we're not allowed to attack anymore. So we just guard. I should have summoned sooner, whatever. So we actually don't even want to attack here, because Panic Jump... Okay, first of all, Wild 4 would get killed by the Panic Jump, but I could have summoned Bahamut who would not have gotten killed, but so, I mean, yeah, shouldn't. I mean, even back then Bahamut was surviving it, so this Bahamut should definitely survive it. The funny thing is we'll actually probably run out of Aeons too soon, you know. If I actually sacrifice these Aeons on the Ochu dance turns, I'm pretty sure we're actually going to run out of Aeons, so I'm gonna have to do this. Just tank the Ochu dance and then dismiss it, funnily enough. Now we'll need another Silence Buster here. Okay, so now the Dark Buster ran out, and we're gonna have to sacrifice someone again to get Yuna's limit. Because, if I'm not mistaken... No, okay, there's one more Claw turn, and then the next one is Hepta Waterga. I think, if I'm interpreting this correctly. However, there is not much of a reason not to already sack a character off. Just the question is, who do we sacrifice? Do I want to do Silence Buster? No, not really. Let's just do that, I guess. Wait, did I already attack? No, I didn't, right? Yeah. Don't want to attack anyway, though. Okay, so do I even want to do another Dark Buster? Maybe I do not, because I might want to sacrifice Waka again soon-ish after this. You know what, let's do it. Okay, so this turn we're gonna have to summon again. First, let's deal our damage. We can get 40,000 damage in before we have to summon. I think Bahamut can tank a slime, he should be able to. Yeah, it's not even close. So now it's going to do Hepta Waterga, which we will want to sacrifice Bahamut to, I believe. I could also Silence Buster, doesn't really matter. I think we don't need that many Aeons, we'll be fine sacking a couple. Okay, so that's that. Now he does not have Dark anymore, which is ideal, so now we can sacrifice Waka again. Next attack will be a Claw and then another Ochu dance. We are using some Phoenix Downs, but I figure that should be okay. Oh, he doesn't have Dark at the moment. That's not great, but it's fine. So am I gonna let someone die, or would I rather use a Smoke Bomb? Wait, if I use one now, then... Wait, don't I have to summon now, actually? No, wait a second. Was that a counter attack he did against Bahamut, or was that the actual claw attack? I suppose we're on the safe side if I summon, right? Let's do this. Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought, but I really didn't want to risk it, so yeah. Do this. I know I had an extra turn, but yeah, I don't think I really care. So now we hit the Sounds Buster. Can't really attack on these turns, that's the bad part, but we are getting there. You see, it's not that difficult. Oh, do I want to use any limits here? It's a good question. Do I want to entrust to anyone? I think not, it's okay. I mean, Titus's limit is pretty decent, honestly. Just can't use it at the moment. So he should kill someone here. Guess I don't want Riku dying, so maybe Yuna is the best one to die. We're not gonna run out of Phoenix Downs, are we? Okay, so one more Claw, and then there's Slime again. We do Dark Buster. Okay, let me try to get this right. So that was terrible, but it's okay, I've got 7 still. Trying to get a turn after Titus here. Okay, whatever. Should I just do it? Let's do it. This could be good damage or it could be terrible, I'm not sure. It's probably pretty decent if I had to guess. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, wait, will this go more than 99,999? I hope not. This doesn't have break damage limit, right? Okay, I think we're fine. We should be fine. Yeah, okay. Good. Now we will have to summon, which isn't a problem. But first, let's deal some damage. Perhaps I should do an Osmos here, because I'm not sure if Osmos counts as an attack. Wait, you can? Wait, what? I didn't know it worked that way. I thought if you were zombied you couldn't use Osmos. I guess if either one is zombied you can't use Osmos, huh? Okay, whatever. It's fine by me. Just have to use an Ether then, which is annoying but fine. This is Ochu dance, or no, I mean Slime, not Ochu dance. Why did he get 2 turns, by the way? I mean, it's not that it's bad, but, you know, it's kind of weird. Do I sacrifice Waka again? I think yes, so that's gonna be the Claw. Just one more Claw and then Ochu dance again. Guess someone's dying here. I don't want to use haste, Don't want to use haste at all, to be honest, if someone's gonna die anyway. So Ochu dance, and then we have the option of tanking the Hepta Water Ga, which I think I will opt for. I mean, with the summon tanking it. Not sure if these survive though. Maybe I won't do it actually. How much HP does it have left? It's kind of still a little bit of HP. I think I'll go for the dismiss here. Okay, did not really see that coming, but it's okay. Can I just tough it out without any hastes? Not sure. This is gonna be a claw again. Definitely want to do this, and then guess I have to just do smoke power bomb now. Yuna has a limit, right? I believe she does, yeah. It's kinda hard when Waka isn't tasted, so I guess we'll be using some smoke bombs after all. It's okay if I don't use that many. So we need to apply another silence here. How much more HP? Okay, we're getting there. It's looking good. Got some more Furies, just need to take turns on Oren and not Kimari because he doesn't matter. So this is the Hepta Water God turn, if I'm not mistaken, and then Claw and then Slime again. Guess I can attack once, doesn't really matter, I can use this too. That's looking awful. I think I'd rather use Slice and Dice if it's got the better turn economy. Could be worse. I can't double cast, I only have one attack left, I believe. Wait, what? No! Oh, come on. Wait, I thought it was fine. Wait, did that count as multiple attacks? Did I forget something? Oh, wait, I didn't. Oh no, I didn't account for. Okay, I'm stupid. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, wait, can I still save this? There's gonna be Claw. Okay, oh boy. Just one more Claw and then Slime. I think the only way we're saving this is by just killing him. Oh god, that's so bad, dude. That is terrible. I did not account for the status move, I'm so bad. I'm not sure if, I mean, this... You won't counter again immediately, will he? Okay. Okay, I think we've got this, guys. We just need to take turns now. Let's see. Can attack once, then we do 2 Thundagas, then Orin can take a turn. Yeah, okay. This should work. Almost through. We kind of... I mean, I couldn't take a turn on Kimari, I guess. It doesn't really matter, right? Can do this. We can maybe even finish it off with Kimari. Okay, maybe let's not do that actually, because it's risky for no reason. Alright, okay, that's our first super boss. Got AP on everyone. And okay, we got the malleable staff. It's just water eater, right? Yeah. So we could have received break damage limit plus water strike armor, which would help a lot with some stuff we're gonna do. The water eater weapon is also good for one thing I've got in mind though. I have to think about this. Is there another source of this? Okay, if I think about... Okay, so basically Dark Bahamut, right? That's the problem. Dark Bahamut's got, where is it? Okay, he has the Heptagas spells, and then... so basically I remember you really want these Eater stuff thingies for Dark Bahamut, right? So that would be good. However, I think it's not necessary to have this, but is it maybe necessary? I'm not sure. Okay, I think I have to look into that. First of all, we can do our level ups though. Let's also turn off encounters here. So I'll do the level ups and then I can think about that. I'll think about whether we want to basically use a save editor here or not. Should I use a strength sphere? So who else is gonna need these? Nobody, right? I think I could just put it on Titus's grid anywhere I want, really. I also have to think about what I'll do with Titus after this. I'm not gonna use Titus for penance, I think, but I'm not that confident either. There's a very nice +4 agility here that we could pick up. Auto life is also quite useful to have, so... yeah... MP, it's all good stuff, really. I'm kind of tempted to go all the way until we get to this agility, and then put him somewhere else, but I'm not even sure where I want to put him. Yeah, I think we'll go here. But, do I use the strength sphere? That's the question here. I think he won't even outbreak damage limit for a while. Let's not. This might be a slight mistake, but I think we'll be fine. Got some accuracy, got some strength, and I think we will be breaking this and going, but not now, obviously. With Riku, I have already kinda decided what we want to do. So there has 12 agility here, she needs 62. So we only need 2 more, which we'll get from here. That's why we want to go here. Now ideally the other levels I would kind of hold until Lulu gets Ultima, but I don't know if we'll manage. Probably will. I mean, how hard can it be, right? With Lulu we're aiming for 44 agility, so that's 10 more, that won't be an issue. We can get that done easily. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more level ups for Ultima, I see. Yeah. But Yuna will definitely get the Holy. Do we want this? Probably not, to be honest. It's nice, but I think we don't really want that. I'd rather have a level up here. However, I want to hold this as well. I think Yuna also is gonna go here. It's just the agility is so good, and that will also automatically keep the option open of having her as a second damage dealer. That's also very nice. With Yuna, I believe I'm only aiming for 44 agility. I'm not sure if I can make the 62 happen. I think I can, actually, now that I think about it. So if we go here, we get all this agility. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that one. I think we can do it, to be honest. It's just a question of whether it's worth it or not, because it's gonna take a lot out of us to do it. But, like, there's enough free agility you can get if you're willing to. So if you use a Black Magic Sphere here, that's a +4 agility for free. Then we have another +3 up here. If we're willing to spend 1 skill sphere, this is also +3 for free. Then we're gonna get 2 warp spheres. We can, if I'm not mistaken, that's the thing that puts you where someone else is, right? So we can use Kimari's levels to like go to these places and put Yuna here, and then she should effortlessly get to 62 agility. That sounds good. I'm just not 100% confident I want to do it. It's just that double cast Ultima is so good, guys. For Penance or Seraph, sorry, I think we won't even have a choice. I think if there's any chance of us beating Seraph, it's gonna be with Yuna also helping out with double cast Ultima. If I had to guess, that is. Yeah, so we're probably done here with the level ups, so yeah, now let me think a little bit about that. I'm gonna save here, and I'll let you know once I've decided. Okay, so I just hopped onto an old save file and I ran some tests. Basically, my verdict is we don't need that. The water eater would be more useful for Dark Bahamut potentially if we want to do it the normal way, okay? So the way the Dark Bahamut fight works is he sets an element on his first turn. Then you kind of have some time to scout the element because Scan doesn't actually reveal his elemental properties. It's kind of like Spheromorph but way harder. And then on the second turn he uses Impulse, which dispels all positive effects. And then after that he uses a Heptagas spell, so you can't have Shell, you can't have any of that stuff, so it's just gonna kill you. Unless you, of course, have the elemental gear to tank it. So I think the way I actually did it on my first run is kind of just have all the eaters, and you'd basically just like sacrifice 2 characters and then switch like 1 character in with the eater, and then you'd have Riku out and be like hasted with alchemy and revive everyone quickly, and then that's how you can kind of win the fight. However, I just tested it, like, is it possible without the water eater? And of course, it's technically possible if he just never goes for the water, because the fight's honestly pretty short. He doesn't have that much HP. Of course, it's technically possible, but I didn't want to do anything that unreliable, so basically I wanted to find a strategy that works without water eater consistently, and if the best I could get is one that works with 50% reliability, because apparently, I kind of just assumed like the Dark Aeons would not be able to be cheesed that easily by Threaten. However, Dark Bahamut actually has the lowest possible Threaten resistance in the game, I found out. So basically we can threaten him once, and then the second time is a 50% chance. That's why it's a 50% chance to work out, right? And I'm willing to take those odds. I mean, come on, 50%, right? So we do the slow strouts with Orin, right? We switch Orin in, like turn 1 we have first strike, we switch Orin in, we switch a weapon, and then we slow Orin, then he threatens, and then basically if the second threaten hits, the fight is over. If it doesn't, we probably lose. Yeah, or we could also just like hope he doesn't ever use the water variant if we are going to have the other eaters, but I plan on not even getting them. If we are going to need any break damage limit, I'm perfectly willing to sacrifice all the elemental eaters we could get in order to get more break damage limit armors, because all these Aeons, they drop like either the break damage limit armor with the strike element that they have, or they drop the eater weapon for the element that they have. And yeah, I don't need the eater weapons. They're basically just meant for Bahamut, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, apparently you can just win without Bahamut even getting a turn, so yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, okay, so I already did the save editing. I got rid of the malleable staff, we don't have that anymore, and now we have thus on Hulu, break damage limit, water strike, which would have been a possible drop. Of course, I don't cheat in random stuff. Yeah, also, I don't know if I clarified that enough. I wrote that in the video description. I feel like it should have been obvious from what I was saying, but obviously also this thing would have been a possible drop from Seymour Natus. I should have mentioned it more, or not Natus, sorry, Omnis. I should have mentioned it more explicitly, I know, but like, obviously I'm not just gonna randomly, arbitrarily decide some random stuff to cheat into the game, right? It's all actually possible drops. This run could, I'm using a save editor to save time basically, but everything I'm doing could perfectly be replicated on a normal run where you don't use any external tools. Yeah, basically that means we're done here. Now, this thing I'm not even gonna use. You see, I didn't even equip it. I'm gonna use this for boss fights. We have a break damage limit option, which deals a lot of damage with Demi now, but it's not great for MP costs. For now, I'm like more willing to just have this and deal 9,999 if we even deal that much. I think I already saved, yeah. Okay, so next up we'll do the Cavern of Stolen Faith, which will, I guess, have a much easier boss fight. Also, we could do Omega Ruins as well. But that would be... I don't want to do that, because if we do the Omega Ruins, then the problem is we'll have null encounters and I would use that. Where's the Chocobo lady? Here. Yeah, so I would use that and then we wouldn't even see, basically, the stuff in the Cavern of Stolen Faith. And I do want to show you guys the random encounters as well, so... Yeah, we'll be doing it somewhat close to how we're supposed to do from here. It's just like Ochu is just so easy, man. It's so free money. Like, why wouldn't you just take it? Also, where am I going, dude? Let's speed this up a bit. You saw how easy the Ochu fight is, right? Why wouldn't you just do that at the start of the post game? You could even do it before Braska's final layout. I just didn't want to do it because that actually felt like cheating a little bit to me. Are we ready for this? We want death proof here. There's those ghosts again that I really hate. Maybe my least liked enemies, or maybe King Behemoths. One of those two are my least favorite. Dark Touch, no need. One Sleep Touch here, my best friend. It's for sure my best friend, the Sleep Touch thing. Okay, let's save you and go in. Isn't there something like, is this for the Masamune or something? There's something here, right? I can look at that as well. Okay, let's actually turn back a second. I want to look around here as well. Can turn off encounters because I don't think there's anything interesting here. Yeah, this thing. Obtained Rusty Sword. Is this for one of the Celestial Weapon quests? Just in case, I'll save. I mean, it's better to have it than not. Okay, but now let's actually do this stuff. Don't know if we'll actually do Yojimbo in this episode. Okay, we can't use that yet. Oh my god, they are so fast. Alright, guards allies while also attacking and counter-attacking. What is this? Vulnerable to a random element? Okay. So I think we want to start with the good old threaten here. Let's go absolute lifesaver in this mod. I don't know what I would do without threaten, to be honest.
So, how shall we do this?
So I do a demi and then I guess I can kill these, even though it's very dangerous to leave the Nidhogg alone. It should be fine-ish. I just don't want these things to attack. That's even more dangerous, I think. Also put the game on ×4 here. Now let's do Silence Buster. What do I do about this thing now? 12,500 HP. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kinda scared of this. Is it just gonna kill me? Should I power break it? Okay. Wait, wasn't this guy silenced? Oh, whatever. Guess it ran out. Waterga and Fire should suffice. Ulu is really strong at this point. She's starting to deal serious damage. My favorite enemy, here we go. Looks like this is the exact same though, but no, it can't be because the agility has to be different.
You don't want to move.
Maybe just for this I should have the magic booster equipped, because I don't know if we can win otherwise. I mean, yeah, we can, but like a lot of people are gonna die. I hate this fight so much, man. It's the best thing I can do. So I'll switch her weapon after combat. I didn't realize she had that. Yeah, it sucks, whatever. Let's just do some copycatting here. She's also dealing pretty decent damage with that. It's already got the death proof if I'm not mistaken. Guess we can maybe win here. Nope, we cannot. There's a save sphere here, right? Should be fine to use this. zombie. Does that his life good? 9 MP for 2500. I think that's good. Wait, don't die, please. Okay, good. I can't do this also, so I'm zombied. Is there not supposed to be a save sphere here? Maybe I'm confusing things with something later down the line. Okay, let's do this. Would again start with a demi, and actually I haven't checked the element here. It's fire again. Sure, they're vulnerable to random elements. Kinda looks like they're just vulnerable to fire. Oh yeah, I forgot they counter as well. Yeah, this sucks. I'm gonna get hit by something here. Can't really stop it though. Okay, actually that's not even a big deal. It's totally fine. So maybe an Osmos. Is that suicidal? Maybe. Let's not do an Osmos. Oh yeah, that's where the save sphere is, I remember again. A little bit further down the line here. There's also a chest to the left, I believe, but well, yeah, we can pick that up later. This claws will zombify and blind its prey, and thus does full break, and sometimes charges for flame ball. Okay, so basically we just want dark strike here. Dark attack, I mean. Does it even work? I might be in trouble if this doesn't work. Okay, good. Just do this to get them out quicker. Okay, that's not good. I think I would like that final party slot. I think this Wallaha thing is kind of a joke, honestly. We can ignore that, I believe. Just hit this guy. Let's try for Osmos here. Maybe it's got some MP. Nope, didn't think so. Do I need an armor break here? Looks like that gore thing can't miss. Oh god, okay. I love ambushes. The problem is this mech hunter is gonna be immune to the stuff I'm gonna inflict on the rest. Ugh, 21,000 HP. Wait, do I have turbo on? Okay, now it's off, definitely. Gives you— oh my god, no, why would you do that? It's so terrible. Gives you berserk. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, fortunately Waka can't lose against these. Okay, we might be in some trouble if we don't make it to the save sphere. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Dude, oh my god, man, come on. No, this is like the only thing that can't happen. 2 ambushes back to back. Dude, that's just so unlucky. Can I do anything? Don't know what these guys do, let me look it up actually. They're called Quarrel or whatever. Okay, so they will... It says uses it every other turn, but it starts randomly on either turn, so it's gonna be either a Tetris spell or just gonna start with Blaster, I guess. Also, does this thing hasted? Yeah, it does, okay. What's their best shot anyway? Maybe like Demi, and then... What are they weak to? Fire. If Lulu survives, she did not survive. We might still be fine though. If Titus kills here with a quick hit, maybe. Okay, nice. That's exactly what had to happen. Oh, we use a soft and I think we're fine. No, wait, we won't be fine because it's gonna kill us. I need to be on a character with higher HP. Can also try this. Okay, good, we're fine. I think I want to start with Lulu here, and I'll also have Yuna in, and we'll give her this thing. Again, I don't know if Magic Booster works with Demi or not. I hope it does. I mean, why would I say I hope it doesn't? I mean, I don't have to use it. I kinda just want to save MP here, that's the point. Okay. Yeah, I saved. No, oh no, I didn't save, okay. Let's save. And I guess this is gonna be the Yojimbo fight. Let's turn off random encounters. Learned my lesson with the random encounters on one of the Seymour fights. I think it was Natus.
Another Guado fiend?
I wish our summons were this strong. Okay, his overdrive works in reverse, so what was... oh yeah, so the way this works is if you can't fill his overdrive between turns, he will just Sunmado you and then you're dead. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen, obviously. I think that also pierces auto life, but I'm not 100% confident. So basically, what is this gonna do? If his overdrive isn't full, you will use Sunmado. That's what I just said. Every 5 turns, apparently he's gonna haste himself. And then it's Kozuka, Wakizashi twice, and then Kozuka again, whatever that is. I have no idea. Does slow and threaten work? Threaten works, okay, he has no threaten resistance at all. That's terrible. Please don't design enemies that way, it's just pointless, because like then I can just do this again and switch to Orin, you know the deal, but I won't do that now because it's so boring. So I don't know what Kozuka is, I think it's physical, so we can protect people. We can protect Yuna first. Is Bio worth it? I don't know. Let's do a Demi and a Thundaga just to test the difference. 20,000, okay. 10,000, okay, so you definitely want to use Demi, not Thundaga. Okay, looks like that gave her some statuses, including slow, maybe. No, she's just not hasted. So Dispel? No, it didn't Dispel. She has... wait, did I not haste Yuna? But I swear she was hasted, no? Okay, whatever. It's only got 40 MP though. Should probably switch out for this turn. Don't know what this guy does. It's kind of too slow. Why is Riku so slow? Damn. Then I guess we won't be switching out. We'll just do this. And hope she doesn't get targeted. Delay Goro, okay. But now she has haste, right? Yeah. Can I slow him, by the way? It doesn't say anything about that, unfortunately. Let's do a quick hit. Gets not a lot of damage. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay. I really did not think that would one-shot me. Okay. That wasn't physical, was it? I don't think it procced the protect, because everyone took the same damage, even though Lulu had no protect. I see, so, but does full break work? Is it magic? Is it special? I have no idea. Let's just try a full break for now. That was the forbidden window, didn't mean to go into that. Nope, turn off random encounters. Again, I don't want to make that mistake. I kind of want to try slowing it. I feel like slow worked on this enemy, but I'm not confident. No, okay. It doesn't work. So then did I just throw this attempt? I don't know. It's gonna be the Wakizashi turn, I think. Do I wanna just threaten here? It's not a bad time for it, but I would like to slow him ideally before threatening. Let's do this. Okay, yeah, okay, that doesn't work either. I see, so no full break is not effective. So what is that though? So it's gotta be special damage then. How do I survive it? But maybe guard works though. That could be. Or maybe it just dispels. I can try that in any case. Funnily enough, we could keep trying here as well. Let's do it, because I want to know what the deal is with that Wakizashi. Not gonna keep this attempt, but yeah. Interesting that that also actually counts towards his overdrive. So he's full broken, correct? Yes. Let's try Shell here. I don't think it's gonna work. Highly unlikely, because then if it was magic, just regular magic, then I'm pretty sure would have gotten reduced by the full break, which it didn't. I feel like it didn't at least. Let's also see how much damage poison does, maybe. By the way, I considered actually giving Riku the what's it called, the break damage limit, because this would honestly be kind of OP as hell against some bosses. We only have 5 uses of it though. Okay, so we want to guard here, just to test out if that works. Wait, what? Were we supposed to do Wakizashi again? Okay, I guess he doesn't feel like it. Also, I was supposed to switch the armor, not this. What am I doing? Okay, let's guard. Let's see. It's still no Wakizashi. What is up with that? Kozuka. Okay, so he skipped his Wakizashi turn, I guess, but why? Is it because of the threat then? I don't know, it's just weird. Let's see. Oh no, wait, that was not his turn. I thought that was his turn. Oh god, wait, what am I doing? I need to give him overdrive. Okay, now I have to again rely on the 50%. Okay. Simply works, like always. I also have to be careful not to kill him, because I don't want to keep this attempt. It's 40 MP to be had. Okay, now let's simply guard here. Oh, come on! No, let's skip the turn again. No, dude, I actually have to Asuna him at this point, so he doesn't die to poison. Can you believe it? Ugh. I think this counts as an attack at least. Yeah, it does. Okay, here we go. Yes, guarding works, okay. That's all I ought to know. I mean, honestly, I could just win with the threaten as well. Should I just do that? Maybe. I can show you what we'll be doing to Dark Bahamut. Maybe I'll just do that, actually. Why not? I mean, I kind of just don't want to do it because it's boring, but look, we're doing a challenge run here. I should probably just take the easiest way out, right? Okay, I'll see you again when the fight starts. Alright, here we go. This should make very quick work of Yojimbo. Good old threaten strategy. Okay, now what do we want to do? Do I just start dealing damage, or... I mean, yeah, I guess, why not, right? Oh, yes, perfect. Please go ahead and delay him. I couldn't ask for anything better. No, I think I'd rather have this. Oh my god, dude, okay. I just need to make sure to take turns on people. I think Riku hasn't had a turn yet. Okay. Getting there. Who hasn't had a turn? Waka hasn't had one, Kimari doesn't matter. Yuna also hasn't had one, right? Not that it matters, but let's go like this. Then we want, I guess I'll take the turn on Waka here. This is 50% to work, I don't think we need to risk it. Kimari again, I think doesn't really matter. Okay, she died. Oh, that's not good. Okay, wait, I think we actually need to threaten now. Or like this, no. This, no. Could maybe kill with the Fury. Don't know if delay works. I don't know, what's the best thing we can do? I kind of want XP on Kimari, to be honest. Let's do this. Okay, it worked, so that's an auto win, I guess. Yeah, so it's just so boring, man. Why does this work? Like, this really should not work. I think we can all agree on that. While we're at it, might as well. Guess I have to do this because I want to beat it. Am I confident everyone took a turn? Did Titus take a turn? He hasted. No, wait, he slowed Oren. Yuna took a turn now. Waka took a turn, Riku took a turn, okay. But, I mean, I'm kind of paranoid, okay. And this should end the fight. Yeah, that was a pretty decent one. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's just trivial. I kind of messed it up, otherwise I wouldn't even have needed the second threaten. Like, I basically just killed it full to 0 with even just one threaten. It's just kind of broken, that kind of strategy. You see now why I'm not giving Orin his agility? I bet many of you doubted that decision. You see it now? Okay, what was that? We got Raging Cactuar. That is fucking terrible. We'll probably change that into something else using the save editor, but I'll do that at the end of the episode. Let's check this stuff out first. Do the treasures first. 20,000 gil, not bad. Pretty good in fact, it's very good. Two fortune spheres, okay. White magic, oh yeah, that's very nice. We already have too many fortune spheres, but I'll definitely take the white magic ones, that's not bad at all. No, this one, let's just skip it. I think in the original game you have to give him money, right? I'm pretty sure here you just do this. Yojimbo's wisdom. Yojimbo has shared his wisdom with other Aeons. Valifor, Ifrit, Ixion, and Shiva gain break damage limit. Wow, that's cool. I actually did not remember this. But what about Bahamut and the others? Because usually they have it automatically, right? But not in this mod, I'm pretty sure. So how are you supposed to get that? Maybe Remium Temple does that? Okay, I don't know. So there's also more stuff here. There's another chest here that I just ran past. 2 turbo ethers, cool. There's one more here. Tetra armlet. What's the armlet? Is that for Kimari? Okay, that's completely useless. Oh yeah, I think that used to be Yuna's Tetra thing. Like Yuna used to just get a free 4-slot armor. Guess not anymore. Not that it matters for our purposes. Are we done here? Is that all? Think so. No, it's not. Okay, it's 4 Mega Phoenixes. Good. Alright. Let's go here. Let's do our level ups and then I'll call it a day. 9 on Orin already. I may or may not spend them eventually. I really don't know. Speeding it up a bit again. Close to getting Ultima now. What Tide does, I'm not sure what we do with that. With Yuna we're waiting for now, that's for sure. And then with Waka, it's not really relevant. Agility is very nice on Waka always. Yeah, on Riku I also kind of want to hold. At this point we have enough agility here, so we don't need to go for this agility. The thing is I don't know what other stats I want, I guess just defense and magic defense. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna take all these HP MPs. I want, not Lulu, sorry, I want Riku to have as much HP and defensive stats as possible once she gets to 62 agility. I guess we probably want to put her on Kimari's grid at that point, and then we put some more HP spheres in here. I want some accuracy also on her, but that might be a bit difficult. We still have one slot here that I want to put an accuracy sphere in ideally. Yeah, probably. Okay, so gotta remember that before doing our level ups. And then with Tidus, yeah, it's a good question. What do we do with Tidus? There's really nothing wrong with just giving him this Ultima stuff as well, honestly. It's totally fine as far as I'm concerned. You won't be able to use the Ultima, but the agility and HP is super good. The thing is, we only need 3 characters for penance. It's really not one of those fights where you cycle out all the time. There is one niche use for a 4th character, which is someone that has like one 4-slot or 4-slot thing that has all the elemental eaters or nulls. That has an issues for Seraph, but yeah, we won't be able to get that obviously because we can't customize, which means there really is barely any reason for us to use more than 3 characters. And I believe Titus will not be part of those 3 characters we're going to be using, so I just kind of want to build him for the other fights. I did actually use Titus as one of my 3. I used Titus, Riku, and Lulu in my first run. And I feel like it would have been better to use Yuna instead of Titus, so we're probably going to do that this time around. Yeah, I mean, Autolife is just good, you know. It's definitely not bad at all. And there's also +4 agility here. Where's the use command, by the way? It's here, right? Yeah. We could just go here with Titus. It's not a terrible idea. I think I'll do that. Not super confident in this decision, to be honest. We're about to run out of these anytime soon. Oh, we still have enough of these. So you used to get these for free. Now we don't get them for free anymore. We're gonna actually have to buy these spheres in the end game, but they're very cheap, so it's kind of fine. Is there any shot I'll use Orin or Waka or like invest into them? As in, is there any shot that I want to save the strength sphere for these guys? I think not. But also, I mean, I can definitely wait until he has break damage limit at the very least. This is just Autolife, that's good for sure. We want to go down here and get this ideally. There's still way more than enough empty nodes, we will be fine. Let's do this. Okay, I think we're done then, right? Oh, I suppose I should tell you, if we want to look it up, what we could have gotten from Yojimbo. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, this. Oh, this is all. So I guess I couldn't have gotten anything good. I mean, if I really want to maximize, I guess it's okay on Warren to have that. It's not relevant on like any character whatsoever, HP 30. I mean, yeah, actually, HP 30 is maybe okay. We don't want to counterattack though. Who even got it actually? I already forgot because I just dismissed it as irrelevant. Okay, Kimari obviously is useless. I don't know if I want to bother changing it. I don't think I'll do it now. If I ever feel like I need that HP 30, I might just retroactively save at it again to give it to another character, because there's no way in hell we're using this. So, like, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's that for this episode then. See you next time.